League entering screen. You have 9 options. Play, entering, searching, pop-up, searching for opponent. If opponent is not found, invite will be sent. Entering, team select, red, view, ready. Laura S. McVeigh selected. Edit, entering, edit uniforms. Ready.
Playoff football has come to Northeast Ohio at Huntington Bank Field here in downtown Cleveland. Tonight we wrap up a great Sunday here in Super Wild Card Weekend, as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Cleveland Browns. The third of 3 games to finish up this Sunday. We might save the best for last, and off we go here in the wild card round. And a big hit there on the opening kickoff, and that might set the tone for what could be a physical game. Walker. And he'll hope that this is not a sign of what's in store as he has to fight just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
Let's go now. Trap 50, trap 60. 18 Randall, 18 Randall. 19 tight, nice.
Now Milton. Flushed out right. And they're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
There we go.
Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
Good running right there. And this is a man who's a 1,000-yard rusher in the regular season, so you know he's going to get his chances, and he picks up nice yardage on that one.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Walker with another carry. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
That was a good illustration of setting the edge as a defensive end, being able to make sure that you stay on your feet no matter what type of block, and you're not going to get pushed inside. Stayed home, skated to the outside, and made the play.
That's complete. Demario Douglas with it. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run.
And this offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch. And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
On 1st and 10, it's Charbonnet. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Here's 2nd and 7. To throw is Milton, rolling to his right. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish it as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
And this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. 70 Timberwolves. Buffalo 18. Go.
Here's Milton. Walker with a grab, left side. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a third and goal. On the RPO, that's complete right side. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that will bring up an interesting decision here on 4th and goal. And a good sign for them right now to have their young quarterback looking confident on the opening drive.
Now, we haven't met a young quarterback, a veteran quarterback. It doesn't matter. We haven't met a quarterback yet that doesn't tell us he's confident about his abilities, right?
That's true.
But when you're young, it's really important to get off to a good start because it does build up that confidence. It allows him to play better as the game goes on.
Especially crucial here on the road. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position. Looking to put a drive together.
Check, Bobcat. Stephanie. 19, Charger, 19.
They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Ohio State. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 18 Charger, 18 Camera 11,
From the gun, it's Shador. Open man, Kyle Williams has got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go, Jack.
An inside run with Jenkins. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Tackled by Christian Gonzalez.
3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Second and 2 at the 40-yard line.
On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll give up the middle. Jenkins. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Solid running there. And, CD, we hear so much about what it takes to win in the playoffs. Most people like to include having a strong running game in their assessment. And with this man in the backfield, this group has a strong running game, without a doubt.
Oh, I absolutely agree with you there, because in terms of yardage, he's a top 5 running back in the league. And in terms of impact on a game, not many better than him. And when they're flowing and he's carrying the ball consistently, they're tough to beat. I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Come on. Hit. 19, 18.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. A great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. And not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Once more, complete. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24.
It's 4th down.
So on 4th down, Kevin Stefanski trots out the field goal unit. From the right hash, it's a 41-yard attempt. And his kick is right there. It's good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. They'll run. This is Judkins. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown. Crenshaw Judkins taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Browns have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. We'll see a return here from the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. Here's Milton now to throw. That's caught. It's Xavier Worthy. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First catch of this wild card game for a 1,000-yard receiver in the regular season. He's got a first down, too. Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 60 by 18, Pioneer.
Milton. He finds Douglas complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 39.
Touchdown, New England.
2 minutes to play here in this first half of the NFL playoffs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Throwing is Milton. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. A couple of big plays in succession there for the Pats. They're on the move. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Milton. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Browns are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
And we constantly talk about people being on the same page. In this situation, the two of them saw the play with the same eyes. They understood where the open spaces were going to be, and they found a way to get there to pick up a new set of downs.
From the shotgun, Sanders. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Reek Wood. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
We got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw, because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Straight ahead, Walker. Now the ball comes loose. And this is picked up by the Browns. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Thank goodness.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. 2nd and 5. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. Walker is into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. That could be an important swing right there. A touchdown in the final minute of the half to take the lead.
And I like the point you just made there. Could be an important swing because now that they have the lead, if they can carry that into the locker room at the half, they'll feel really good about what they accomplished in the first 2 quarters.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
at some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Browns drive about to get started. And with decent starting field position, there may be only a couple completions away from field goal range. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. A lot of talk this week about ball security. In fact, they added an extra period in practice to be more secure with the ball. It didn't work out there.
Well, sometimes you just get overexcited during the game. You may all of a sudden make your catch, see some open field, and decide you're going for it, and not realizing that danger lurks while you're doing so. And there's your end result right there.
Very good starting position for the Patriot offense as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that's going to be called for a Patriot touchdown. Xavier Worthy in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots would extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we also got turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and let's start talking about if you have 3, 4, 5. You know, it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
18, right here. Here we go. Here we go. Step Buffalo 18. 18, right here. 7 Rangers. 7 Rangers. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
Here's Sanders. And this throw incomplete. The defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Trap 60. Trap 60. 79 Broncos. 19 strikes. 19.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Ready.
On first down, here's Jenkins. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be second down.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
Mustang Knight, gotta be lying. 60 Bobcat, 50.
To throw now, here's Sanders. Got a man over the middle, it's Williams. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 7 catches for him now, and his last one, a first down.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready? Dragon 60, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 11, Panther 11, 19 Lions.
Sanders. Williams brings it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. But Charles, what a rookie season he had catching the football, over 1,000 yards on the year, and he comes through there with a nice grab.
And we've seen wide receivers in recent years come in and have big years right away. And you think about Justin Jefferson in 2020.
Jerome Ford, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Browns have got it back to within a score. Point after here coming up. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
17. Browns 14.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a one-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a one-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
Here's 2nd and 3. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
3rd and 2.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Cowboy and Warriors, gotta be 18, Pioneer.
Operating from the gun, Milton. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now as they're down to the 29-yard line. And he stopped immediately there. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right, you look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Back to throw. Milton. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
That's a beautiful read there by the safety. It's zone coverage, so he's just going to sit back and watch. He knows he can't get beat deep because he has the end line to protect him. So he can react to everything in front of him, and he makes a great break on the football and comes down with the interception.
Ready,
The Browns drive about to get started. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Second and 5.
Lions. Ready? 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18, trap 60, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Throwing, Sanders. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football, knowing full well he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. On third down, here's Jenkins. And he's going to be stopped here for no gain. And that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down.
19 Tiger, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, 19 Lions, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And the Patriots take over, and they're going to have terrific field position.
Ready? Happy Street. Ready? Go.
Walker now on 1st and 10. 20. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. 57 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
No gain there as he kept it himself at second down. Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so he didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Tight. 19 tight.
Now Milton sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Xavier Worthy with his second touchdown of the night. And the Patriots get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. The extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Cleveland offense ready to go. If they want to advance in this divisional round, look, obviously the time is now. Trailing here in the fourth as they go to work on a crucial drive, 1st and 10. That's to the sideline and incomplete. It's rare that a receiver of his caliber would drop one pass, but that's now 2 times he's had his mitts on one and lost it.
Yeah, and I don't think that they're going to lose confidence in him, though, because of the track record. Such a good player, maybe having a bad game. I think they'll still go to him in a critical spot.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a 1st down.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10.
Mustang 19, 60 average, 67 Pirates, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Sanders to throw. They'll swing this out to Jenkins. And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29.
Gain of 6 yards. It's 4th down.
Warriors 17. 19 Wyatt.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Running left is Walker. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Kenneth Walker, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Patriots are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game. Well, this, of course, set up by the stop a moment ago on 4th down, and now that might be the score that puts this one officially out of reach.
And it's a tough one because your hands are tied when you're losing in the 4th quarter because you know you've got to make something happen. They couldn't pick up the 1st down, and after that, the air just went right out of the balloon, and you knew you were looking at a defeated team.
Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
And they're on 27-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. They are most likely staring at a cold end to their season here in this wild card round. Nothing has gone right so far. And they are, to be frank, in desperation mode now as they begin with a 1st and 10. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. He had to absorb another little bump there from the defense, another incomplete pass. We've seen a lot of that tonight.
They've come after him all night long. Nothing but pressure in his face. He's trying to stand up there and make throws. It's hard enough to do when the pocket is clear. When you got all those people in front of you, almost impossible to have a good completion percentage.
Here's 2nd and 10. Now Sanders. It's Williams on the catch. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He's now just 3 yards shy of 197 yards receiving on the contest and a 1st down.
The 43-yard line.
Come on, come on. 60 boxes. 19 tight. 19 tight.
To throw to Sanders. And that'll be off the mark too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
2nd and 10.
Dragon 60.
Throwing again, it's Sanders. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Terry McLaurin, 56 yards. And the Browns have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they are looking good. A 2-score lead here in this 4th quarter as they hope to capture a spot in the divisional round next weekend. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 3, 2nd down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking. That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's got to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brandon, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now. And here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football. And that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Patriots will get a new set of downs.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll toss this out right to Walker. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. That's Byron Young, who ranged in that time and stopped him for a loss. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Patriots with the football as we get you reset. 2nd and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. Here's Milton now to throw. Setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. So you got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down.
19 Wyatt.
Here's Milton. This ball is caught. He's got Debo. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 15-yard line.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Another run on 2nd down, trying to cover up. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense, as it'll come with 36 seconds to go in half number 2. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
And that is incomplete. The pressure there on third down, forcing the errant pass. Fourth down coming up.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Patriots come up empty on fourth down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. They'll come up first and 10 here.
Here we go.
Throwing to start the drive. Sanders. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make. He got so excited thinking his guy was open that he made it easy for the defensive back to go get the football.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
The Browns will quickly use their third and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now it looks like he'll throw here. He sets to fire deep. And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. Two-score game here in the fourth, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you would think maybe you're just sitting on it trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to get it back to a one-score game. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And this is back down to a 7-point game. Well, no field goal attempts for him until the final quarter, but no hesitation on his end. He comes right out and nails his first field goal try.
I give him a lot of credit, too, because he's still there the entire ball game, but has managed to stay with it both mentally and physically. And they called on him.
And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. The extra point now for Borregales. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Browns 24.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. Getting into the playoffs is one thing. Now they get to move on. Just 8 teams left.
The dream stays alive. Everyone's gunning for the Super Bowl. That's the ultimate. But you have to get there in incremental steps. One win today gets them one step closer.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say good night from Cleveland.